Brittany Bell.
And good morning, everyone. So shaping up to be a pleasant day. So temperatures this morning are already a little milder compared to this time yesterday in the 40s. It's 47 in Central Park and skies are quiet. So down to 45 in Sussex. Good morning in White Plains, 44 for you and 46 degrees in Islip. There is a bit of a breeze in some spots ranging from 2 to 12 miles per hour. Winds will turn gusty again later this afternoon, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. So that's the main weather issue, so to speak, throughout this afternoon. And skies are clear to partly cloudy and things are mainly dry. But there is a small chance for an isolated shower or snow shower, especially north and west of the city, with temperatures topping out in the upper 40s and the lower 50s. We will see the return of rainfall later this weekend. I'll show you the hour-by-hour timing coming up. Heather?
All right, Brittany, we are going to look at Hempstead Turnpike, and that's both ways between Bright Avenue and Newbridge Road. It's a water main break. You can see how active that scene is there. All those cones are up. There's only one lane getting by the scene. You can cross over Hempstead Turnpike. You can drive on it, but only one lane is open here, as you can see. Then the George Washington Bridge inbound express lanes north near exit 70. We had a stalled tractor trailer. There was only one lane open getting into the upper tolls, but then they were also slowly clearing away construction. So they have picked up that construction getting inbound, but as you can see, we still have a pretty big delay coming inbound at the George Washington Bridge, and alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Shirlene and Pedro, over to you.
All right, Brittany, Heather, thank you.
Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live at Newark Airport this morning. Anyone trying to catch a flight, that was the most important part. The air traffic controllers getting back to work. Good morning, Jaysha.
Good morning, Shirlene and Pedro. And people are at the airport here still trying to catch their flight. We'll talk about the air traffic controller situation in a bit. But first and foremost, the government shutdown is officially over. President Trump signed the short-term funding bill last night after the House passed it. And so now we can expect things to slowly get back to normal. But the short-term funding bill is going to fund the government until at least January 30th. So now federal workers can start to get paid again, and SNAP benefits will be restored.
Enforcement cameras. So fines for blocking bus lanes, they start at $50 and increase to $250 for repeat offenders. So I've said this before, you've been warned. Stay out of the bus lanes.
They have gone through great lengths to differentiate that lane from all the others. It's like, I think it's red. There's a double yellow line, everything that they can, and nothing stops people. So what can you do?
Use your brain.
Now you're going to get a ticket. So,
you're never more than 7 minutes away from
right?
traffic. Brittany Bell is here. Hey, Brittany.
Follow the rules.
Yeah, follow the rules.
Simple.
Yeah, it's just so easy. But at the bus stop this morning, it's not as bad with temperatures in the 40s, maybe the 30s in some of the coolest locations. The upper 40s around lunchtime and near 51 by pickup and after school. It will turn gusty with winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour. But overall, a decent day with highs in the upper 40s, lower 50s, so a tad bit closer to average for this time of the year. Morristown 51, Edison 52, and Manalapan 52 degrees. Tomorrow, cooler, the upper 40s, but we'll see more sunshine. Not a bad Friday. Saturday, the nicer half of the weekend, so we're dry throughout the day, but clouds increase later Saturday and Saturday evening. That's when we'll see a chance for rainfall, so something to keep in mind for your Saturday evening and Saturday night plans. Showers stick around through early Sunday morning, but it's not going to rain all day. We dry out Sunday afternoon with temperatures in the upper 50s. We cool back down into the upper 40s early next week. Heather?
Smith Street in Keysby between Route 9 and 440. We still have those sinkhole repairs going on. There's a close down until possibly December. And northbound 9, that ramp to Smith Street, we have that closure as well. If you're going to the airport, you heard Jaysha talking about it. JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, whatever airport you're going to, you want to check with your individual carrier. And then you have 88 both ways between Hampshire Avenue and Chambers Bridge Road. That's an accident with a down pole. This is the George Washington Bridge moving across the span. The upper level a little bit slower than the lower level as usual, and they did clear up a lot of that construction coming inbound. We had a stalled tractor trailer there, but they cleared all of that away, so that is the good news. And then again, so that was northbound in the express lanes near exit 70 where we had that stall cleared. Street cleaning rules are in effect. Shirlene and Pedro, over to you.
Brittany, Heather, thank you. It is now 4:39. Still to come here. Sean Diddy.
Of next year, tickets for the dates are set to go on sale next Friday.
So I have time to go. Oh, wow. This is exciting. I've never been to a New Kids concert. I have a friend, Blythe Beck, who's a huge,
Yes, you were telling me.
the biggest New Kids fan. She goes around the country, sees them. She's just, in her raspy voice, she goes, I love Donnie. I love Donnie. That's all she talks about, how much she loves Donnie Wahlberg. So now I need to go and see this Donnie Wahlberg in person.
Heather was singing too over here. I think Heather wants to go.
I mean, I just got a little freaked out by the twerking, but you know.
I know. We were not ready for it.
At 4:45
But they still got moves, y'all. You gotta go
Never too early
see.
for a twerk.
Go see him. Go see him perform live.
Yeah, they're just trying to warm things up, just like we're trying to today, Brittany. That's it.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. The temperatures are warming up today, so maybe it helps.
It's the right stuff.
This morning, we're in the 40s, so about 10 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. 47 in Central Park, and winds are light near 5 miles per hour. Montgomery, 41, Rock Hill, 37, 44 in White Plains, and 45 in East Hampton. And it's still breezy. Wind speeds out of the west ranging from 2 to 12 miles per hour, but it will turn gusty, especially late this morning, throughout this afternoon. Get ready for gusts up to 30 to 35 miles per hour, making it feel even cooler. Skies are at least quiet, just watching a round of cloud cover streaming in across most of the tri-state, and some flurries approaching the Catskills, so there is a chance for a flurry or two this morning, especially for Sullivan and Ulster County. We're pretty much stuck in the same pattern. There's high pressure just north of the area, but lake effect snow and showers continue around upstate and western New York. So with this northwest flow, that could squeeze out a piece of just a few of these flurries or a sprinkle across the tri-state. Maybe even it can make it as far south as the city and coastal areas, but most of the day will be dry, just a small chance for a brief shower or snow shower. This afternoon, temperatures reaching the lower 50s, and this evening we're clear to partly cloudy, still breezy. By tomorrow, brighter mixture of sunshine and clouds, a little cooler, highs in the upper 40s, but no major changes. Looking ahead to this weekend, Saturday is dry throughout most of the day, but if you have Saturday evening plans, you need to wear the rain gear because we'll see rainfall coming in after sunset on Saturday, streaming in through Saturday night into early Sunday morning. But it doesn't look like it'll rain all day Sunday, so that is good news. And temperature Sunday could also surge into the upper 50s, all ahead of this cold front. Behind this front, we drop back down in the 40s Monday and Tuesday. Today, 52, turns gusty again, but at least temperatures are a few degrees warmer, partly sunny, brighter as well, with a chance for a rain or snow shower, primarily north and west of the city. Winds out of the west-northwest ranging from 12 to 25, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, 40, clear to partly cloudy, still breezy, the 30s in the suburbs, and tomorrow, a little cooler, the upper 40s, but we'll see a mixture of sunshine and clouds and still breezy at times. Looking ahead to the rest of the 7-day forecast, Saturday, the upper 40s, clouds increase.
Dare I use the Q word? Well, I'm going to use it because it's still a bit quiet out there on the roads. We do have a couple of things going on. 88 both ways between New Hampshire Avenue and Chambers Bridge Road. That is an accident with a downed pole. And then this is how it looks at the inbound side of the Holland Tunnel. No major issues from both approaches. Lincoln Tunnel doing great coming down the Helix. And then as you go to the George Washington Bridge, that's rather quiet, both the upper level and the lower level. So we'll see what the morning brings us there. Then as you go across the span, upper, lower, no major problems coming inbound. That's traffic moving left to right. And then we also are checking out what's happening here on Hempstead Turnpike. This is our busiest part of the tri-state area right now. Hempstead Turnpike both ways between Bright Avenue and Newbridge Road, water main break. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Shirley and Pedro, over to you.
Thank you. It is now 4:50. Coming up here, a new feature from Apple is giving users access to digital Thursday, November 13th. I'm still thinking about the Snapple pop-ups.
Yeah. I was gonna see if I could try to imitate it, but I can't.
Oh,
That was pretty close.
Something like that. Whoa.
that was really good.
Can't believe I just did that on TV.
Why did you do that so perfectly? Did
I
you
don't
practice
know.
this?
Like you practice.
Like you definitely sat and practiced
Why?
this. She was sitting over there practicing this. You were, weren't you?
I was just thinking about it. Like it does have
Yeah,
a
that was so
specific.
perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Snapple, I'm here if you need me.
Thoroughly impressed.
I don't know
hire
how,
you.
I don't know how we
I don't
continue.
even know where to
after
go
this.
with
Are we
that
done with
one.
the show?
Blow your mind.
You did. That was really
I think
good.
it's the first time ever.
Wow.
Okay.
Brittany, I don't know.
All right.
Follow that up.
Either.
Should we just
Good
go
luck.
home?
Yeah, let's go home. Start the weekend early.
Bad idea.
But the weather will be nicer today, even though winds will be
yay.
gusty. Temperatures a little warmer in the lower 50s. Even this morning, we're about 42 in Danbury, Rock Hill, 37, and down to 34 degrees in Toms River. It is breezy in some locations, winds out of the west ranging from just 2 to 14 miles per hour. But winds will get stronger later this morning, throughout this afternoon, gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour across the area. Skies are clear to partly cloudy, mostly cloudy in some locations, and I'm still watching a few flurries that are now approaching the Catskills. So throughout this afternoon, there is a small chance for an isolated shower or snow shower, especially for spots north and west of the city. But temperatures reach the upper 40s. Low 50s. We'll see more sunshine and gusty winds. Heather?
First, because if you're flying out today, you just have to keep in mind you have to check with your individual carrier before you go to our area airports to catch a flight, and check on your loved one if they're flying in. We have the George Washington Bridge very good right now. No major issues to report getting into that upper level, lower level. Also doing just fine. And then moving across the span, no major problems to report there. Lincoln Tunnel is very quiet. The Holland Tunnel, no major issues. Coming off of your New Jersey Turnpike approach or your 1 and 9 approach coming off the Pulaski Skyway. Northern State Parkway westbound right near the LIE. You can see that right over there. That's construction. So we do have all lanes closed down. They do this nightly, and alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro and Charlene, over to you.
All right, thanks so much. After 4, Witness News reporter Jaysha Patel has been telling us that for the last several days. She is live at Newark Airport with the very latest on this. Jaysha, good morning.
Good morning, Charlene and Pedro. Well, now that the government shutdown is officially over, those federal workers will start to get their back pay, and SNAP benefits will be restored. But like you mentioned, flight reductions are actually at 6% at airports across the nation. So it'll definitely take time for things to get back to normal.
Away from weather and traffic together, so it's not as cold at the bus stop this morning. Temperatures are mainly in the 40s with mostly cloudy skies. By lunchtime, the upper 40s and the lower 50s around pickup and after school. So we are a few degrees warmer compared to yesterday. And we'll see a mixture of sunshine and clouds, more sun coming out. Overall, a decent day. The only weather issue is that it will turn breezy with winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And there's a small chance for an isolated shower or a snow shower north and west of the city. Temperatures today, 51 in Syosset, the same in Manor Haven, Bedford Park 51, also Woodmere 51, and 52 degrees in Babylon. Tomorrow, the upper 40s, more sunshine, still breezy. The upper 40s stick around on Saturday, but Saturday evening, get ready for a chance for rainfall that will stick around through Sunday morning, but it's not going to rain all day Sunday with highs in the upper 50s. Heather?
All right, Brittany, an issue going on the Cross Bronx Expressway. I'll get back to you about that. That one just came into me. 88 both ways between New Hampshire Avenue and Chambers Bridge Road. Accident with the down pole, so we do have all lanes closed down. That is in both directions. That's in Lakewood. And then the George Washington Bridge coming inbound. No major issues to report there. Going into that upper level, you're fine. It looks like we do have a disabled that's off on the side of the roadway, but it's not causing a massive amount of delays at all. Inbound, you can see the bridge itself is doing fine, moving across the span. And the Lincoln and the Holland are very quiet. Jackie Robinson Parkway west at Cypress Hill Street, a crash. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Charlene and Pedro, over to you.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
You're all right with me.
And he's a good football player.
That was cute.
He's the kind of guy that will like throw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns, but then also 5 interceptions. You know, so that's his thing.
Isn't
Is like
bad?
That's like not good but bad. If you're a football fan, you know what I'm talking about.
Interceptions are bad.
He will throw the ball. He can sling it, but the problem is he also has a lot of turnovers. But hey, Jameis
So he's
Winston.
flinging it to the wrong person.
Sometimes. No, but then he throws for a lot of yards. Giants are going to be good.
Okay, we don't need the shady compliments.
Right?
No,
we don't need the shady compliments, and we don't need you to be a Jets fan. Just go over there with your Eagles loving self.
I was just trying to take my shot.
Like he throws well, but to the wrong person.
I see what you did there. You fixed it.
Thank you.
You saw how he brought it
the
back?
Hamilton reference. Okay. We'll let you slide.
Do you have a Hamilton
See what I
reference?
got to do with, guys. You see the shade I have to do.
We could just end it here.
Is this shady outside, Brittany?
It is shady this morning, but we'll see more sun this afternoon. A brighter day on tap. Also a little warmer, too, with high temperatures in the 50s. So currently we're starting out mainly in the 40s. So we're about 10 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. It's 48 in Central Park. Also light winds out of the west near 5 miles per hour. 44 in Bridgeport. Somerville, 46. Toms River, you are down to 30. 34, so very close to freezing. And winds are light for now out of the west, ranging from just 2 to 14 miles per hour. But get ready for a gusty breeze later this afternoon. Throughout this evening, winds gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour. And that's one of the main weather issues, so to speak, today. There's also a small chance for an isolated shower or flurry, especially for spots north and west of the city. And we're already seeing a few flurries getting closer to the Catskills this morning. Lake effect snow continues, a mixture of lake effect snow and lake effect sprinkles across upstate and western New York. And with this northwest flow that is trying to push some of this moisture once again across the tri-state. So as we head throughout this afternoon, just watch out for a quick moving shower or snow shower across the area. But most of the day is dry. Temperatures in the upper 40s, lower 50s. And tonight, clear to partly cloudy. Also still breezy. Tomorrow, brighter, but a little cooler. Highs in the upper 40s, maybe a little sprinkle here and there. And looking ahead to Saturday, the nicer half of the weekend. But if you have Saturday evening plans, make sure to bring the rain gear because we'll have rain arriving after sunset. Showers stick around through Sunday morning, but it's not going to rain all day Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, we're drying out, and temperatures also could surge into the upper 50s ahead of this cold front on Sunday. Looking ahead to Monday and Tuesday, we cool down behind this front, once again starting out below normal with highs in the mid to upper 40s. But at least today, 52, it gets gusty again, but we'll see brighter skies, also milder temperatures with the chance for a rain or snow shower north and west of the city. Tonight down to 40, clear to partly cloudy, still breezy, the 30s in some of the suburbs. And tomorrow, the upper 40s, so a few degrees cooler, but still more sunshine on tap for Friday. Saturday, a sunny start, but clouds increase, temperatures in the upper 40s. Saturday evening through early Sunday morning, a chance of rainfall. It's not going to be a washout Sunday. The upper 50s that we cool back down to 47 to 48 degrees Monday and Tuesday, and temperatures near 51 degrees on Wednesday with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Heather, what are you watching so far?
Well, nothing really serious just yet. You know, I have to say yes.
Right, not good.
Exactly. Thanks, Brittany. So we do have reports of an accident on the Cross Bronx Expressway westbound at the Deegan. I'm not seeing it on camera, but if I do, I'll be sure to show it to you. But it just has a little bit of a delay now getting into the Deegan with that yellow showing up on the maps now. Then we have the Lincoln Tunnel coming inbound, very quiet, but we do have reports that there is a stalled bus on the inbound side of the Lincoln Tunnel. This is how it looks outbound, so I don't see anything happening as far as them trying to back that bus out of the tube, but your approaches to the outbound side of the Lincoln Tunnel are pretty quiet. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro and Charlene, over to you.
All right. Morning, everyone.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Let's begin with meteorologist Brittany Bell in our AccuWeather forecast. Brittany, it feels like with the weather, we're rounding down.
Actually, maybe rounding up a little bit because temperatures will eventually top out in the 50s and we'll see more sunshine, but it will be gusty with winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour. This morning, 48 in the city, 44 in White Plains, and 46 in Islip. And these temperatures are about 10 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. Winds aren't too bad for now out of the west, ranging from 2 to 14 miles per hour. But winds will get stronger starting later this morning throughout this afternoon, so prepare for gusts up to 35 miles per hour. But skies are mainly quiet. It's partly to mostly cloudy, and I am watching a few flurries pushing in near Liberty and Hardenburg, waiting to see if that is making it to the ground. But there is a chance for an isolated shower or snow shower, especially for spots north and west of the city. But most of the day is dry with temperatures in the upper 40s and the lower 50s.
Did have a quiet ride at the Lincoln, and then I found out that we had a stalled truck in the tube, and it wasn't causing a delay, but now it is. You can see that delay coming down the helix, getting into the Lincoln Tunnel with that stall inside of the Lincoln Tunnel that they have to get removed from there. So in the meantime, you can go down to the Holland Tunnel. A little bit of a delay coming off of the Pulaski Skyway, but a lot better from your New Jersey Turnpike approach at this point. Here's the George Washington Bridge. No major issues to report, starting to pick up a little bit of volume into that upper level. Lower level is a better choice if you are a non-commercial vehicle. And then we're looking at the Cross Bronx West at the Deegan. We had an accident that was quickly reported and cleared away. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Charlene and Pedro, over to you.
Brittany, Heather, thank you.
Weather and traffic together. So it's not as cold at the bus stop this morning. Temperatures for most of the area in the 40s. By lunchtime, the upper 40s, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. And this afternoon, it's milder with a high of 51. So temperatures are a little warmer compared to yesterday and a little closer to normal for this time of the year. It will be gusty. That could make it feel a few degrees cooler. And there's a chance for an isolated shower or snow shower, especially for portions of the Hudson Valley, the Catskills, and the Poconos. But a high of 49 in Ramapo, also 50 in Haverstraw, Somers 47, Monroe 48, and Carmel up to 48 degrees. Tomorrow, most of the area will get down in the upper 40s with more sun, and the upper 40s continue on Saturday. Saturday is the nicer half of the weekend, but prepare for some rainfall Saturday evening for your Saturday evening plans. That will stick around through Sunday morning, and Sunday temperatures warm up into the upper 50s before dropping back down in the 40s Monday and Tuesday. Heather?
So Sunday, but we need our rain gear, right?
Yeah.
Van Wyck South, right near Queens Boulevard, there is a crash. And then the Lincoln Tunnel coming inbound, there's a stalled truck. So I reported this earlier, and we didn't see a big backup. Then we suddenly saw this backup happening. But look at that inbound side of the Lincoln Tunnel. So yesterday, Lincoln Tunnel users were dealing with that issue, with that unfortunate accident. And now we have this. It's a disabled vehicle inside of the tube. So they have to get that cleared away. Sometimes they have to back the vehicle out, or they could just try to pop those tires. So we'll see what they're going to be doing. And then coming inbound at the Holland Tunnel, you can see the Pulaski Skyway approach is your heaviest at this point, and we have alternate side of the street parking rules in effect. Shirlene and Pedro, over to you.
It's honestly one of the worst places for a stall you can imagine.
Yes.
Is the Lincoln Tunnel. And depending how far in the Lincoln Tunnel, it could be an even bigger problem. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Well, now you got the nickel shook too. Possibly next.
I'm just going to tell you guys something. Being the son of a bodega owner, right? People love their pennies. And if you are like, oh, we're out of pennies, they're like, well, like, figure it out.
It's true.
Aren't they good luck? Or if you find
if you pick up a penny, what is the saying?
See a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have
Wait,
okay.
See a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
People love their
I don't know. I don't think it was working, though.
So, no, I just want people to be patient out there. Like, if they don't have pennies because they're out of, like, just be calm, be patient. And stores should be giving you a nickel in return, I think.
Good thought. Until the nickel is
until the nickel's gone.
no longer around.
A quarter could be costly. You know? I'm just saying, a dime is costly. Brittany, so tell us a little bit about today. We need to pick up some pennies out there or something.
Maybe someone picked up a penny yesterday because temperatures are a little warmer this morning. It's not as chilly. We're in the 40s, and this afternoon, the lower 50s. It's going to be gusty. Also, get ready for a slight chance for an isolated shower, but most of us will be dry. Outside this morning, it's mostly cloudy, 48 in Central Park. Light winds out of the west near 5 miles per hour. And most of these numbers are starting out in the 40s. We're well above freezing. 43 in Poughkeepsie, East Hampton, 46 for you, Newark 49. And Toms River down to 34 degrees. Winds are ranging from 2 to 14 miles per hour, so not too tough to take this morning. But get ready for a gusty breeze picking up later this morning throughout this evening, gusts up to 35 miles per hour. And skies are partly to mostly cloudy. I'm already watching a few flurries that are pushing in near Rockland and Branch, tracking towards Kingston if that holds together. So temperatures are above freezing in that area, but just watch out for the potential for a brief slick spot, especially in a heavier burst of snow. The reason why we still have this chance for an isolated flurry or snow shower is all because of lake effect snow that continues across upstate and western New York. So throughout this afternoon, a stray shower is possible, even as far south as the city, but most of the flurries will remain well north and west around the Hudson Valley and the Catskills. Temperatures reach the upper 40s and the lower 50s. Tonight, we're clear to partly cloudy, and tomorrow, more sun mixing in, but a little cooler, temperatures in the upper 40s. Looking ahead to Friday night through Saturday, clear to partly cloudy again with overnight lows in the 30s. The bigger picture showing a quiet start to Saturday, but if you have Saturday evening plans, make sure to wear the rain gear because we'll see the arrival of rainfall. That will stick around through Sunday morning, but it's not going to be a washout Sunday, so Sunday could be pretty nice too because by Sunday afternoon, we'll have temperatures in the upper 50s, so not enough rainfall to cancel your outdoor plans. By Monday, we get back down in the upper 40s, temperatures below normal behind a cold front. Today, closer to average 52, but the breeze can make it feel cooler. Winds out of the west-northwest ranging from 12 to 25, gusting up to 35, turning gusty again with a mixture of sunshine and clouds and a chance for a shower or snow shower, especially north and west of the city. Tonight, 40 to 30s in the suburbs, clear to partly cloudy, still breezy. And tomorrow, the upper 40s, a mixture of sunshine and clouds, still breezy at times, but not a bad Friday. Saturday, dry throughout the day, clouds increase, but Saturday evening through Saturday night through early Sunday morning, a chance for rainfall. The rest of Sunday drying out, temperatures in the upper 50s. We cool down to 47 to 48 Monday and Tuesday. And on Wednesday, a high of 51 degrees with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Heather, it looks like we have an issue behind you, the Lincoln Tunnel.
The Lincoln's very good.
Well, it's on the map.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to bring that up. I really wasn't going to bring that up, but you just exposed yourself. So, okay. Thanks, Brittany. Okay, it's a stalled truck going inbound. So you can see, unfortunately, the Lincoln Tunnel is dealing with another issue this morning, and I feel for Lincoln Tunnel drivers. So they still obviously have that truck inside of the tube. They need to get it out of there, and you can see how badly that traffic is backed up coming off the New Jersey Turnpike. Route 3, it's just a big mess of sea of brake lights. Yesterday we had a crash right over here, but now today this is all because of that stalled vehicle inside of the tube. Holland Tunnel, you can go there. Looks pretty good. You have your typical volume here at the Holland Tunnel, and the George Washington Bridge also starting to pick up some volume to both the upper and the lower levels. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect, and we'll be back right after the break.
Forecast a little better.
Yeah, a little better. So even though it's shaping up to be a gusty Thursday, temperatures are warming up into the lower 50s this afternoon, and we'll see more sunshine mixing in. Even this morning, we're about 10 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. It's 48 in Central Park, seeing the 40s all across the area, 45 in Bridgeport, 44 in Islip. Toms River, you are down to 36, but 44 in Montgomery. And winds are light for now out of the west, ranging from 2 to 15 miles per hour. Winds will get stronger starting later this morning throughout this afternoon, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And skies are partly to mostly cloudy. I am watching a few flurries and sprinkles now pushing into northern Ulster and Sullivan County, and we'll keep a chance for an isolated shower or snow shower throughout this afternoon. But most of the day is dry with temperatures in the upper 40s and the lower 50s. Heather?
All right, Lincoln Tunnel users, I'm sorry. We have another issue this morning. This is a stalled truck inside of the tube. It's taken a while for them to get this cleared away. You can see traffic is jam-packed down that helix, but look at what's happening before you even get to the helix. Just really heavy off the Turnpike, Route 3. So you want to avoid the Lincoln Tunnel. You can go with the Holland Tunnel. That's picking up some delays off the Pulaski Skyway. The New Jersey Turnpike, so far so good, and the George Washington Bridge really starting to pick up delays now, getting into that lower level and also onto the upper level. And then going over here onto the Belt west at Cross Bay Boulevard, an accident. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro, Charlene, over to you.
Thank you both. The federal government is reopened this morning after President Trump signed a funding bill last night that was narrowly passed by the House.
So let's break down the numbers for you. The 43-day shutdown is the longest in U.S.
From Friday through yesterday. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live at Newark Airport with more. And because of all of those cancellations, Jaysha, it's going to take a while until we are back in our stride.
Yeah, that's right, Pedro and Charlene. This morning, the FAA is holding flight reductions at 6%. Now that the government shutdown is over, those federal workers, air traffic controllers can finally get their back pay within 24 to 48 hours, and SNAP benefits will be restored. But it'll still take days for airports across the nation to go back to normal.
After nearly 6 weeks, the longest shutdown in history is finally over.
The motion is adopted.
House lawmakers returning to Capitol Hill for the...
It's not as bad as at the bus stop this morning. Temperatures are warmer in the 40s, and by midday, the upper 40s pick up, and after school, the lower 50s. So we're slowly getting back closer to normal, but it will turn gusty later this afternoon with gusts up to 35 miles per hour. White Plains 49 for you and 52 in Islip, Morristown a high of 51. Also Vernon 49 for you, Hoboken 52, Elizabeth 52 as well, and Livingston Boston, a high of 50 degrees. Tomorrow, the upper 40s, more sun mixing in, still breezy. And we stay in the upper 40s on Saturday. But Saturday, it's dry throughout the day. Just Saturday evening, bring the rain gear because we will have a chance of rainfall Saturday evening through early Sunday morning. But it's not going to be a washout Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, we're drying out with temperatures warming up into the upper 50s that we quickly drop back down to 47 to 48 Monday and Tuesday and 51 by Wednesday. Heather?
All right, Brittany, let's talk about the Lincoln Tunnel. Unfortunately, we do have a mess at the Lincoln Tunnel as you come inbound. It is bumper to bumper, and that is because of a stalled truck. So yesterday we had an issue. Today we have an issue. And check out the delay that's coming down that helix. This is how it looks coming off the turnpike and your Route 3 approach. So it's a big mess at the Lincoln. Go with the Holland or the George Washington Bridge. Belt Parkway East at Nassau Expressway. That is an accident. And then we're also looking at the Gowanus going inbound. You can see how heavy that traffic is, and that is before the Battery Tunnel where we do have an accident, so that's causing that delay. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro, Charlene, over to you.
I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm gonna be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. Yeah, 10-year reunion.
No, you sang it right.
Yeah.
We knew it was a Hamilton reference. You did that.
Right, and he is right. East Rutherford, New Jersey is the greatest city in the world. He's right about that. I think he's going to be very successful tonight, or when they play.
I think so,
I think they're
too.
going to beat the Packers.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
He's great. He's a great quarterback. There's no shade against
No
him.
other
Where
shit.
is he the greatest quarterback?
He.
Greatest city in the world.
That was good. She's been on one today.
Yes, she has.
The Snapple is live.
Can you do that again?
No, because you do it a lot better, Charlene.
What?
Sing.
No, the Snapple.
Oh, the Snapple thing. No, that's
Snapple.
just a one-trick pony thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
The people want to. Okay.
Okay.
She's going to deprive
If
the people.
Winston
occasion.
wins, will you do it then? Will you? Okay.
Sure.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right, we'll hold her to it.
Okay.
In the meantime, we are pleasantly surprised with how the weather
We're
has come.
satisfied with this.
I mean, one would have
Oh, I
said we
didn't
would
know
never
that
be
was-
satisfied, but I think we're satisfied
How
here.
does that go?
You never be satisfied. You know, that song. That song.
Leave that to Heather. Really, leave that to Heather.
Wow.
Okay.
A tough crowd this morning. Oh my gosh.
I'm just reflecting what's
Talk to
outside.
my therapist about that one. Man, that hurt. This morning we're starting out with temperatures in the 40s across the area. So we are a few degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday. And skies are partly cloudy in the city. It's 48 in Central Park. Winds are out of the west near 6 miles per hour. And most of us in the 40s, 45 in White Plains, 44 in Islip, Newark 49, and 43 in Poughkeepsie. And the breeze is not too tough to take currently, ranging from 2 to 15 miles per hour, but winds will get stronger. So get ready for gusty conditions starting late this morning throughout this afternoon. Winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour. There's also a small chance for an isolated shower or snow shower. We're seeing that already this morning. A few sprinkles popping up across Somerset County. Also a few flurries near Rockland and Branch and Kingston. That continues to move to the southeast. Most of the day will be dry, but just watch out for a quick moving shower or snow shower. That's because lake effect snow continues across upstate and western New York, a mixture of lake effect snow and rainfall, and that is drifting to the southeast, and we're grabbing onto a piece of that, especially in the Catskills and the Poconos. So with this pattern continuing throughout this afternoon, maybe a sprinkle could get as far south as the city and near the shore, but for the rest of the area, mainly dry with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Tonight, we're clear to partly cloudy, breezy, and tomorrow, more sun mixing in, but cooler temperatures dipping down in the upper 40s. Late Friday night into Saturday, we're quiet again with overnight lows in the 30s and the 40s. For the rest of Saturday, clouds increase, and it will be dry throughout the day. But Saturday evening through early Sunday morning, we'll see our next round of rainfall. But it's not going to be a washout Sunday because we quickly get rid of this rainfall through Sunday afternoon, and temperatures could briefly surge into the upper 50s ahead of a cold front on Sunday. But that same front ushers in temperatures dipping down in the 40s, below average again Monday and Tuesday. But today we're slowly getting back closer to normal. 52 are our typical highs, near 55. It turns gusty again with a mixture of sunshine and clouds and a chance for a rain or snow shower, especially for spots north and west of the city. Tonight down to 40, clear to partly cloudy, still breezy. The 30s in the suburbs, and tomorrow the upper 40s, a mixture of sunshine and clouds, and still breezy at times. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, Saturday, we're dry throughout the day, but clouds increase. A chance of rainfall Saturday evening through Sunday morning. And Sunday afternoon, the upper 50s, so not a bad day on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, we do cool down to 47 to 48 and near 51 on Wednesday. So, Heather, what are you watching so far this morning?
We're going to talk right about this going on behind me. But before I get to that, I just want everyone to know that we do have some issues with the D, the N, and the R trains. So thank you very much, Brittany. Now, this is what we're going to talk about. Well, actually, not me. Let's toss it to John Del Giorno, who's going to talk about, it looks like the stall may have been cleared, John. Is that correct? A mess. And again, this is how it looks coming down that helix, but it looks a lot better than it was earlier. But this is how it looks as you come off of Route 3 and the New Jersey Turnpike. So a sea of brake lights to greet you, similar to yesterday. And then the belt east at Nassau Expressway, we do have a crash. Alternate side of the street parking rules are in effect. Pedro and Charlene, over to you.
That's the worst greeting.
It is.
It's not a fun greeting.
Ouch.
First, here's Brittany Bell in our AccuWeather
He's lucky
forecast.
that we love Aaron. We do.
We love today, too. It will be a little better. Temperatures this morning already about 10 degrees warmer compared to this time yesterday, and highs reach the lower 50s, but it will be gusty, and there's a small chance for an isolated shower or snow shower. It's 48 in the city, 46 in Morristown, down to 42 in Danbury, and good morning in Islip, 44 for you. So winds aren't too bad for now out of the west, ranging from just 2 to 15 miles per hour, but later this morning, get ready for winds gusting up to 30 to 35 miles per hour, lasting throughout this afternoon, so will turn blustery. Skies are partly to mostly cloudy. I am watching a few flurries now pushing through Hardenburg, Liberty, and a few sprinkles moving towards Kingston, northeastern sections of Ulster County. Also a couple of sprinkles popping up near Raritan and Bridgewater. That is moving towards Edison if that holds together. So a small chance for a shower or snow shower. Temperatures reach the upper 40s and the lower 50s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Heather?
And Brittany, we are still dealing with these issues at our area airports. You've heard Jaysha Patel talking about it. Check with your carrier before you head out to our airports. As far as our subway status, the 2 and the 3 trains, delays and service changes. There's a door problem at Eastern Parkway, Brooklyn Museum. Belt Parkway, we had a crash eastbound right near Nassau Expressway. That has been cleared away. The Van Wyck, you still have delays southbound getting into Hillside Avenue. That is because of a stall. And then the Gowanus inbound before the Battery Tunnel, we do have an accident. Newscopter 7 is up over the Lincoln Tunnel. Unfortunately, we have big delays. But John Del Giorno, there is some good news, right?
Big delays, but good news here, Heather. So this is the second morning in a row that we've had that commuter alert for folks who use the Lincoln Tunnel. Thankfully, this morning, we're in a little bit better shape than we were yesterday. These are live pictures from Newscopter 7. Over on the right side of your screen, you can see what is the South Tube. And in the center of your screen, you see that dump truck. The problem earlier this morning is that the dump truck broke down in the Lincoln Tunnel. It took a while to get that out of the way. You needed a big tow truck to get down in there and pull that out of the tube. So we are out of the woods as far as that goes. All lanes here have been reopened, but the damage is done. We were down to only 2 lanes going into the city for a while this morning. Look for delays headed inbound at the Lincoln Tunnel. It looks to be about a 20 to 30-minute delay, maybe even a little bit longer. If you headed that direction, just give yourself a few extra minutes. And we're live over the Lincoln. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
John, thank you. After 43 long days, the longest government shutdown in U.S. history is over.
President Trump, including air travel, of course, and take a look at those numbers. Thousands of flights were canceled from last Friday through yesterday at the 40 airports where flights were reduced, including Kennedy, LaGuardia, and Newark, our big 3. The peak was on Sunday when 2,600 flights were canceled.
Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is live for us at Newark Airport as we're still seeing some lingering effects despite the government reopening. I'm sure, Jaysha, some agencies, snap of the finger, things go back to normal. With travel, not the case.
Yeah, Pedro and Charlene, that's correct. It's definitely going to take some time for things to get back to normal. And Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy had warned everyone about this for about a week. So President Trump signed off on that bill. The government shutdown is officially over. But at places like airports, like we are here at Newark Airport this morning, it will take at least a couple of days to get back to some type of normalcy. Now, the bill that President Trump signed off on is just a short-term funding bill that will fund
Avoid the Gowanus Expressway outbound right near the Prospect Expressway. That's where we do have this accident going on here. John Del Giorno showing us pictures from Newscopter 7. You can see there is some guardrail damage, or barrier damage, I should say, right over here. Really, 1-2 lanes getting open, getting by that scene, barely. Thank you, John, for those pictures. Lincoln Tunnel inbound near Kennedy Boulevard. Now we have a disabled tractor trailer, so that's causing more problems coming inbound at the Lincoln Tunnel and alternate side of the street. Parking rules are in effect. Brittany.
And Heather, it's not going to be a bad day this morning. Temperatures are warmer compared to this time yesterday. We're in the 40s, and this afternoon we get into the lower 50s, a little closer to average, but get ready for a gusty breeze, gusting up to 35 miles per hour. And there's a chance for an isolated shower or snow shower, especially for spots north and west of the city. Tomorrow, the upper 40s, a mixture of sunshine and clouds. The upper 40s continue on Saturday. We'll see
$100,000. All of yesterday's proceeds went to the Waves of Hope Jamaica Rebuilds campaign. Good luck to them.
And they do have a long road ahead of them. That storm was a bear.
It was. Yeah. Hopefully they exceed their fundraising goals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Lots of good people.
Yeah.
So are you going to be good to us today?
Not so much. Right now it's cloudy and wet in some spots, but at least it's not a washout. And temperatures are a little warmer compared to this time yesterday, so we are getting a little better. Also, skies starting to turn a little sunny in some areas, especially north and west of the city after a quick moving shower just passed through Manhattan. It's 49 in Central Park, and we have winds that are out of the west near 5 miles per hour. The forecast today now up to 52. The average temperature is 55, so we are getting closer to normal, but the breeze is making it feel a little cooler, especially since winds are getting stronger throughout this afternoon. Sunset at 4:39. Most of these numbers in the 40s and the 50s, and we're running about 5 to 7 degrees milder compared to this time yesterday. It's 51 in Islip, 44 in White Plains, and 48 degrees in Sussex. And winds continue to get stronger as expected. Now out of the northwest, gusting up to 23 miles per hour in White Plains, 32 in Toms River, and 32 as well in Newark. We stay gusty throughout this afternoon and this evening, and still breezy tomorrow, but wind shouldn't be as strong compared to what we're dealing with this afternoon. And I mentioned a shower, also showed you some rain that was moving across the city about 30 minutes ago. That continues to track offshore, but light rain continues across most of Dutchess County, even a few flurries near the Catskills, and that will move off to the southeast. And now the rain across Manhattan and the Bronx is pushing towards Queens, making its way towards northwestern Nassau County. Also a few sprinkles near Comac and Brookhaven, and light rainfall in Edison, tracking towards Neptune and Middletown. The bigger picture showing high pressure just north of us, also low pressure offshore, and another area of high pressure just south and west of the tri-state. And that pressure difference is why winds are getting stronger, and northwest flow is still trying to squeeze out a piece of lake effect snow or showers around the tri-state. So that's why we have a chance for a quick moving shower or snow shower. The snow chances mainly for spots around the Catskills and the Poconos and the higher elevations, but it's not going to rain all day. Later this afternoon, some sun can mix in. Temperatures tonight get down in the 30s and the 40s. By tomorrow morning, more sun, and for the rest of Friday, we'll see a mixture of sunshine and clouds, but highs will be just a degree or two cooler down in the upper 40s and the lower 50s. We're going to have a similar feel on Saturday, but clouds will increase later Saturday. And that's all ahead of a warm front that will come in, bringing a round of rainfall Saturday night through early Sunday morning. But Sunday actually is shaping up to be a decent day because we'll quickly get rid of this rainfall, and temperatures will surge into the mid to upper 50s ahead of this cold front. So even though it will be breezy on Sunday, we'll have comfortable temperatures, all thanks to warmer air rushing in. But that will be brief because Monday and Tuesday we drop back down in the upper 40s. So for this afternoon, turning gusty, sunshine and clouds to rain or a snow shower north and west, and then tonight down to 40. Tomorrow the upper 40s, partly sunny conditions and still breezy at times, but not as strong as today. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, the upper 40s on Friday, more the same Saturday, and just some rainfall Saturday night into early Sunday. But most of this weekend is dry Monday and Tuesday. Ooh, Wednesday, too, down in the mid to upper 40s.
I don't know. It's not that bad.
Oh.
No, it's definitely not that bad because I'm thinking about February and March.
Oh, yeah, when it gets worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to wish for that.
That's true.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Brittany. Still to come here on Eyewitness News at noon, an effort to cut down on